Hello, we're back to. Oh, I clicked the wrong button, but Pokemmo. Uh, Johto. I forgot what region this was for a second. I'm a little sick, so. I'm the sickly Pixel Doctor.
I am Fexick in fine health.
And I am Deadlock rushing off.
He's Russian. Get him. Banned.
All right,
Oh,
I forgot.
Yep, forgot to use my. Forgot to use my Super Repel.
Zach over
yeah,
here
let's rectify that, shall we?
racist against Russians.
I am part Russian.
Great, me too.
Well then. I think we have to go through the cave.
Going through the cave.
Yeah.
Up the waterfall.
If you have a repel, this part of the game's not very long.
I am checking what the item is.
Oh, I forgot. There's no animation. We just teleport up the waterfall.
Yep.
Moonstone, don't bother.
Yeah, not gonna have any use for that.
Hey, I mean that's 1125 if you want to turn it around and sell it. More if you sell it on the trade network.
Oh God! Did not see you there.
Damn it.
So have you guys ever gone on like binges in this game where you go on the trade network and you just sell all of your items that you don't need?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
If I need
See,
money,
I have. Well, because I did that, and then I had the issue being able to log onto this game, so I wasn't able to really come back and do anything else with it. So I came back yesterday, and I just checked my stuff, and I had like 31 sales, and it's really nice just hitting claim all and watching your money go up.
It is nice.
I was like trying to make room for more accounts because I was doing stuff like in the other server with Peter and stuff. And when I was doing that, I was
still
like,
don't know who that is.
Well,
anyways,
it's
I
you don't
was
talk in that
liquidating
server.
that character's stuff, all like the Pokemon, sending over to a place, just selling every single item they had, and that got me like several 100,000 that I could just like make all the mint on and just have just like all my other stuff with. It's been helping this run a bit too.
Frenzy
just punching
plant.
this Meganium in the face.
Yeah, well, that Meganium has frenzy plant, and it hurts, so be careful.
No, I just died in one hit.
Oh, no wonder it had a plant gem. Asshole.
Yeah, that would do it. I literally just beat up the entire Chikorita family, and the only one that touched me was the Leafeon.
Currently fighting a Magneton. This guy started with the Jolteon.
No, not. Don't go in the cave.
So I was telling Deadlock because me and him finished the series that we were working on. This is probably going to be going out in like February through March. This
one?
Yeah, this whole series of MMO. Because I got to February 17th with what we have currently uploaded.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, but the more time in between, the better, in case we have incidences and reasons that we cannot get together.
That's Quagsire.
It's always nice to have a backlog if you can help it.
Always.
Yeah, I've been playing I played a terrible. You remember that show Codename Kids Next Door when we were kids?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played the video game they put out on the GameCube. That was awful. It would have been fine, but the movement in it was so bad. You would like it was like heavy. I don't know how to describe it other than my character felt so heavy when they turned. They would gain momentum, and then if you made the slice adjustment on the joystick, you'd be like walking through gum.
Well, I mean, a lot of games based around like movies or TV shows aren't good just by their very nature. I'm actually surprised Misadventures was as good as it was.
I mean, when we played Ed, Ed and Eddie, I didn't really have any issues.
The few licensed games that are good are always to have.
Really, the only issue I had with Ed, Ed and Eddie is a few things that I missed, and that was more me than the game.
Yeah, that wasn't game design. That was your lack of skill as a player.
Well, that's just rude.
Well, I mean,
beware, the Smeargle here has Spore and Focus Sash.
Yeah,
lovely.
I'm dealing with the Quagsire.
Yeah, he has a Smeargle with Spore. Oh, and Endeavor.
Oh, Quagsire
Gonna-
has Recover. I forgot to even get that move.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
come back. Gonna come back one of these days and have a Smeargle with Dark Void.
I would say
I wonder
quite
if
the
this,
effort.
this I wonder if this actually runs on like the new rules of it, where only Darkrai can use it.
I don't know.
I mean, if Smeargle can sketch it, Smeargle can use it.
Well, no, like the move got retroactively changed to where even Smeargle cannot use Dark Void. Like it just does not work.
Oh, what, in the base games?
I think it was like Gen 6 onward. Or was it 7? One of the two.
I think it was 7.
You get what I mean.
No, because I think 7, they reduced the accuracy, and then I think after that is when the change came.
No, they came at the same time.
I do not recall.
That's what made it more insulting for like Darkrai specifically. It happened because of Smeargle.
See, that's... I don't necessarily agree with them making decisions based on what the competitive community does.
Well, to be fair, Darkrai was also an event Pokemon, so it's not like it bothered the casual crowd anyways.
Right, but I feel like at a certain point, they kind of forgot who their target audience was.
Target audience plays the game once, and then they're good most part.
Yeah, like they would never feel that change.
Yeah.
Right, that's what I'm like. It was a change specifically for the competitive crowd, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, and it doesn't affect the casual crowd.
So there's literally no harm in it.
Unless you're a competitive player who enjoyed using Dark Void Smeargle.
Well,
Yeah, and then they find something new. It's the nature of competitive
let's
play.
be honest. The fact that just such a broken move like that could just exist like that is like, oh. It was honestly still strong even for Darkrai.
Ooh, 3 levels in 1.
What, does just everyone have a focus share and happen to get the freaking level up?
No, I haven't done anything with my Togekiss since I beat Claire.
What do I actually put in this guy's last move slot?
My moves were very calculated, as well as they could be, considering our...
Unfortunately, I'm still, like, waiting on making some last move changes until we get to the Elite Four, because I want to at least endure my way there.
How badly do you wish to endure?
There's a lot more trainers here than I realized.
No, Zach, I have it on very good authority, your authority, that this is going to be a very quick episode because of how short this part of the game is.
I mean, once we get inside the cave, there's like nothing in there aside from silver.
I think there's one strength puzzle, but it's not really that hard.
And
Delep does not sound entertained at the idea of a strength puzzle.
Well, I didn't exactly give anyone strength.
Well, you just throw it on one of your dudes and get the move back later.
I'm gonna have to, because none of my guys can actually. I'm gonna need help.
Should have grinded for some ocarinas.
I gotta swim back here for a second. Why did the woman who gives me Sandstorm not have a bed in her house?
Because heck you. Oh,
Well, also because that woman is coming up further up the route.
Yeah. And the one thing my ghost moves do not do anything against.
The dark type.
No.
Major Raffareg. Because normal.
Yeah, good type. Not a great Pokemon.
Burgeraf, on the other hand.
Yeah, well, that's the evolution it needed. Oh,
It definitely needed.
Still would have liked a baby form of Lapras.
I can't imagine what that would look like other than just a small Lapras.
And that would be frigging adorable. Ooh, you know what would also look interesting if we get another region that's based on a, or if they do something similar to what the hell? Oh, right, it's Elm's Place. But if they do another like Japanese sort of region, I would like to see a regional variant of Gallade based on a samurai.
Mega.
That's not really samurai-ish.
No, not at all.
Okay, well, we still have King Gambit.
Yeah, it's closer.
It's closer, but it's a little much, I think.
Oh wait, fire type. Whoops.
Because King Gambit is meant to be like a shogun, like the guy who sits at the top and like already did all the fighting. I'm talking like Miyamoto Musashi, like an actual foot soldier samurai, the guy who's actually feet on the ground doing the dueling.
I mean, do we have anything that actually uses like a weapon? I'm trying to think. I guess
Conkeldurr.
All right, both of you spoke at once.
Yeah, both versions of Farfetch'd and Sirfetch'd do.
True.
Yeah. They have to be sillied. That's the thing. Because they use leaks, so the weapons have to be like sillified.
Yeah, like Nintendo will not, well, Pokemon at least will not allow their character or will not allow any Pokemon to use an actual weapon.
It was
They will be allowed to eat children, though.
It was very hard for them to convince Nintendo to give Mario a gun.
Which game was that?
Mario Rabbids Kingdom. Yeah, who's the Assassin's Creed guys? I'm blanking on their name right now.
Ubisoft.
Yeah, Ubisoft took head of that project and convinced them.
Interesting.
It got pretty well reception, so.
Yeah, from what I understand, it's a pretty good game.
I have it, I just didn't play much of it.
It's basically XCOM, but with Mario and, well, Rabbids, obviously.
Yeah. Apparently it's pretty well received.
I've actually played the XCOM.
Yeah.
I have not.
I have. I'm terrible at them.
You weren't fair.
They're fun. I'm just so bad at them. I'm bad at, like, tactical RPGs. I'm just like, Fire Emblem? Love Fire Emblem. I'm so bad at it.
Oh, you're gonna have fun when you finally get around to Path of Radiance, then.
Yeah, I played Awakening, started off doing it classic mode, and then all my guys died. I'm like, alright, we're just gonna go casual. I'm so bad at this.
What difficulty?
Normal.
Yeah, with Path of Radiance, there are a couple differences from Awakening. You don't get to go back and replay like old maps, so the concept of like going back and grinding for levels is non-existent, and there are no second seals, so there's no class changing.
Which in a way might be easier.
I mean, you also might like Three Houses because it has a little built-in rewind feature.
Yeah, I played
Three Houses. Yeah,
I have Three Houses.
Three Houses is good, but there's still a little too much going on.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot going on. I just want to play the tactics part, but at the same time, there's so much else that's just like taking up the time to actually get to that point. It's like, oh my god.
I want
Path of Radiance, and to a lesser extent, Radiant Dawn are very straightforward because it's all story driven. Like you go from one map to the next to the next to the next. You have a set list of characters based on who you recruited and when, and if any of them die, then they're gone for good. GG, no re.
I will only promise to try to keep everyone alive. I can guarantee someone's gonna die.
Ooh, AJ's on her way home with Whataburger.
Oh.
She sounds so disappointed.
I mean, I'm looking forward to it personally. I love Whataburger.
Let's talk about Deadlock. I heard him go, oh.
I wasn't trying to sound disappointed.
Oh, you're trying to do like an aw.
Yeah, no, I was like, oh, that's nice.
I was gonna say I had an awe moment because my wife is bringing me lunch.
I was gonna say I never had Whataburger, but that's not really a surprise considering it's really only in like Texas.
Not anymore. The company that owns it, I believe, moved to, I think it was Chicago a couple of years ago.
Still, it's not like it's everywhere. I heard they're pretty good. To
I mean,
all right.
I would argue they're damn good.
That's the same people that love In-N-Out said, and now people are not attacking them, but disputing them.
I mean, if it's good food, it's good. Like, why can't both be good? Like, I don't understand that. Why are people so rooted in their opinions that everybody else's has to be subpar compared to what they like?
Internet.
That's
And
not even an internet thing. That's been around for like hundreds and hundreds of years.
I'm pretty sure that predates the internet. Yeah.
oh, I can't go this way. Okay.
Like how, like one that comes to mind is like freaking Coke and Pepsi. Like what? You can't enjoy both?
Yeah, like I'm personally like, okay, here's a good one. I personally cannot stand seafood. Like, I don't like it. I've never liked it. I have no interest in ever trying to like it. But I understand that if you are a person who likes seafood, that like it could be your favorite food. To you, it could be the greatest thing on the planet. I am in no position to say that you're wrong just because I don't like it.
You know what I find funny in this conversation, in kind of a retrospective way, is that I offered Deadlock to do a top 10 for Mario Kart courses at some point, which we have not worked on at all. But
No.
I said we should kind of score each individual courses, and whatever gets a higher score will be our top 10. Deadlock's like, no, I want to fight over it. So I just find that funny, given the conversation at hand.
But see, that's another thing, and I guess a thing for Deadlock is you can agree with or you can disagree with somebody without fighting about it. I mean, shit, I do it with you guys all the time.
I know, but I thought it would be fun.
Yeah, because like especially like tracks, especially. That's a thing where you could have two radically different top 10s between two different people. Because, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I take into account like the way the track looks, the relative difficulty, hell, even the soundtrack they use for the track would play into whether or not I like it.
As it should.
Yeah, that's pretty much
Like,
the assumption of it.
I was gonna like most renditions of Rainbow Road shoot themselves to at least the top 10 just with the musical score alone.
Agreed.
It's true. And now, how many versions of Rainbow Road are currently in Mario Kart 8 now, Deadlock?
Let's see.
I think
we
it's
have
4.
The Wii one. Wait, okay, yeah, we have the Wii one that we just got. We have
3DS.
the N64 one, and
3D.
the N64 one.
Yeah, so...
We
and
have
that,
Wii, N64, 3DS. We have
SNES.
the SNES. We have the Wii U one, which I feel like there's one more in there somewhere that I'm forgetting.
Did they give you the one from the Super Mario Brothers movie?
No.
Then you do not have them all.
Well, we don't even have. Well, there's still plenty that aren't on there. Like, for example, we don't have the DS one. We
or GameCube.
don't have the GBA one.
They could have done... I know they used Mario Kart Tour tracks, but they could have done better with the GBA imports.
But anyway,
we also don't have the GameCube one.
But the point that I was circuitously working around is while I personally think Whataburger is great, like, as somebody who's never tried it, Zach may disagree if he were to indulge.
I've never heard anyone really say it's bad. I just heard him say it's not as good as people say.
Usually, if you come from somewhere else, you come to Texas and you try Whataburger, the most common thing outside of, oh, this is great, is it doesn't measure up to insert whatever local chain they have here. And that's fine.
And more like local chain fast foods.
Yeah, like obviously, like the West Coast has Shake Shack. I forget where In-N-Out came from. Was that also West Coast?
That was, yes, West Coast.
Okay, so I guess those two might actually have a kind of a Coke and Pepsi thing on the West Coast, where like half of them like one, the other half likes the other.
I know we had Shake Shack over here. I've seen it once.
I mean, we have a couple in Texas too. Like it's expanded really quite a bit, actually. I just haven't had it yet.
Eventually I'll try it.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't mind trying In-N-Out, but I don't want to go to California.
Yeah, I mean, I think
At
the
lea-
only time I've been there the only time I've been to California outside of a layover at LAX is when we went to visit our friend in San Diego.
Yeah, I went to LA. Didn't like it. But I also don't like
have
cities.
Yeah, like I'm not a city person, and I've got no desire, immediate or otherwise, to visit Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Like if you live there, if you like it, again, great. This is one of those opinion things. You're not going to sway me on Los Angeles. I'm sorry.
That being said, blanking on my thought here. Oh, Santa Monica Pier, basically the same one in GTA 5. It's almost exactly the same.
Yeah, like they I was actually very surprised how like true to the source material Rockstar made Los Santos versus Los Angeles. Like it's almost street for street in some places.
I should have taken a map of that with me. Would have been able to navigate it easy.
It might have, actually. Now, obviously not for all of it. Like once you get to a certain point in Los Santos, it'll obviously start to differ from the real world, but
Well, but there are places I recognize that seem very similar to the game. I'll tell you this though, traffic in Los Santos is better than traffic in LA.
well,
So-
yeah, you can control the traffic in Los Santos with gunshots. You can't do that in the real world.
Well, you could.
You can also just control it by having game design. And have it that way because, hey, it's more fun to have no longer to just trudge through traffic at like 3 miles an hour.
What if you
Also,
like the traffic so because you like blowing up the cars?
I will also say
Well, I mean,
this,
like, yeah, have enough so you can actually have the mayhem, but not so much that you're bogged down by it.
but if you have not tried this, it's actually something I would recommend. Just aimlessly driving in GTA 5, like getting in like whatever your favorite car is, or God's forbid stealing your favorite car, and just driving around the city, like no real destination in mind, and obeying the traffic signals, ideally. One of the most relaxing things I think I've done in recent years.
I can respect that.
Nah, I'd rather
Yeah,
shoot. I'd rather shoot pedestrians.
And well, okay, that's again matter of
That's the
opinion.
thing. You could always just play it the way you want. That's the best part of it.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Although that may speak to some unfortunate things about you psychologically, but that's not for me to judge.
I think that doesn't say anything about me psychologically because I'm willing to
I
I'll
think
do
it
it in game.
does.
No, because
I can never.
if it
I
did,
honestly
then
can never
I'd
bring
be worried.
myself to- I prefer a challenge. Like it's the same reason I don't go around stabbing random people in Assassin's Creed. I mean that, and the game will terminate on you if you do that. But I appreciate the challenge. There's no fun in shooting somebody who's not going to shoot back in the game.
Nah, it's fun.
Well, again, I'm not going to tell you you're wrong.
And I will stab random pedestrians in Assassin's Creed. It's going to happen.
I mean, word.
I will stab up to the limit and then wait until I can do it again.
I'm pretty sure, at least in the first few games, it's 3 people over a like 3 or 5 minute period.
Yeah, and I know it's 3 people. I don't know about how long the time limit is.
It's a pretty generous time limit. Like there was one time when I was a kid where I thought I had exceeded it, and it turned out I had not.
Yeah, I really only played Assassin's Creed 2, so I played a little bit of the first one, but I played all of 2.
There's the win.
100% completed 2. Need to heal.
2 was fun.
I'll like Ezio.
Oh, I hear a Killian.
Uh-oh.
He's been asleep for like 3.5 hours. He had a good nap today.
Please get me in the cave. Thank you.
How many more trainers are between here and there?
Like none.
Nope, 1.
Alright, well, I didn't know which one. I thought you were at the last guy.
Dang it.
Wait, where? Oh, my super repel didn't work.
What do you have? A
Oh, it's not active, that's why.
Typhlosion.
Do I have a strength? I do have a strength ocarina, so good. I don't have to worry about that.
Let me guess. You have Wild Charge.
If you're fighting the Rapidash, then yes.
No, you have Earthquake.
High Tone, Razor Fang.
Hey, there we go.
Firestone.
Blowing
Nope.
out tires.
I don't remember exactly how to navigate this place, but I know it's only like 2-3
I vaguely
floors.
remember it.
Yeah, it's not huge.
Does anybody remember that recall, or was it just me?
What recall?
Firestone tires.
Maybe.
Rings a bell.
What were they recalling it for?
Blowouts.
I imagine the one thing you would recall a tire for.
I mean, could have been another reason.
No,
You
I
wanna
think that
name
was
it?
No.
Exactly.
I think it was the early 2000s. I want to say is when that happened.
No, then definitely not.
All right.
I am almost to silver.
I am not even at the cave yet.
Cursed Totodile, you couldn't learn the one move. You couldn't learn Strength. You could have saved you so much money.
Curse you, He-Man!
Oh boy. Repels are...
Let me see if I can find wherever you. Where are you?
Where am I?
Yeah.
I'm about to fight the... I'm assuming it's a karate guy.
Oh wow, he's very far back.
I had to go back to New Bark and heal.
That Megadium really screwed you up, huh?
Frenzy Plant took out the thing that I was trying to grind, so yeah, a little bit.
EXP share. Alright, up here maybe? No. This is not the right way.
Why does Megahorn keep hitting? Stop it!
Brave Bird. I don't need this.
Razor Fang.
How will I know where you are?
I've got a couple of those.
Full heal.
What do you mean it had no effect? Alright, there seems to be a bug with reusing repels now. Oh, there's the exit.
Oh wait.
Hello, Silver.
Firestone. Was this just loot over here? Yes, it was just loot. Max revive. You know what? I'll take it.
Couldn't hurt. I have 4 super potions left.
I got 8 max repels left. I think I'm good.
Yeah,
Well,
I need to seriously re-up on healing items before the league, or they are going to curb stomp me.
Chris, try not to have PTSD when you fight Silver, okay?
Why would I have PT? Oh, right. Fucking Nuzlocke.
Hey, another max revive.
I realized halfway through that question the answer.
That was a very entertaining fight to watch.
It was slightly less so when you had to live it.
Yeah, that's pretty much how all those go.
It's very entertaining when you two died.
Deadlock, I do believe he is. I do believe he is insulting us. Do you hear this?
I do also partially think I might have miscounted the deaths in the end, but it's fine. We weren't quite keeping track of those as we should have been. So next time we will keep better track of that. This might not have been the best choice, but I'm going with it.
Okay, how many more people are there between where I am and the house where you get to take a load?
Did you beat the fisherman?
I just beat the fisherman.
2 psychics and 3 ace, I think.
Okay, well I'm walking past the first psychic. Why is a wild Raticate faster than me? Get out of here.
Eradicate fast.
Hey, Doc, I see you down there.
Uh-oh.
Hey, rock climb. That's
That's
I mean, I
not
guess we needed
good.
it.
Don't think you're living this.
Yeah.
And if you do, you're
Me too.
great. No, unfortunate. Alright. Oh, cool.
Mother.
If you hover over the enemy's Pokemon name, it tells you if they have any stat buffs.
Really?
Yeah, I just happened to accidentally move my mouse over...
Oh. That's interesting. It works on wild Pokemon, too.
Well, look at that. Yeah, I just happened to hover over Silver's Magnezone. It had a berry that upped its special attack, and I actually hovered over it and saw that it had +1 special attack.
Well, not going to be able to avoid that psychic.
Brave Bird. Team Brave Bird. What?
Oh, Deadlock, it looks like it's only the 2 psychics between me and the house.
Yeah, once you get...
well, the house, but like there's like ace trainers further on.
I can deal with that.
Bear in mind
How-
that house only heals your HP, does not restore your moves.
Correct.
Yeah. Which
That's
I
fine.
definitely don't like.
Yeah, I didn't need it to do anything with my moves. I just needed my hit points.
I'm almost done with Silver. It's got a pretty decent team.
Well, these guys are going to be good for grind later on.
It's too bad you had a...
We're not done.
It's too bad you had a Golbat instead of a Crobat, but hey. You're not nice to your Pokemon, so I'm not too surprised.
Yeah, he doesn't get one until Kanto, I think.
Which, in this case...
Yes.
Which, in this case, he does not get at all.
Yeah.
Hey, there we go.
Worst part is I'm technically doing this with a 5-man team, not 4-man. I'm sorry, 6-man.
I kind of been too, because I had to have Tentacool with me. But the one that I put in is already at 55, so it's kind of a victimless crime.
He's got one last Pokemon, which should be his starter, which I think is Typhlosion for me. Yes.
And it should be Meganium for me, which I think even my Feraligatr could just punch in one hit. Oh, that's a Weavile.
Yeah, I'm not worried about for Alligator. Well, that's a little annoying.
Weavile that I outspeed, okay.
Listen, maybe, sometimes Weavile gets the short end of the speed IV. You don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. All I know is Houndoom doing work.
How dooming work.
Yes.
No.
One yes, one no.
Ow! Right. You do have that.
You're allowed
Blind
to...
Gem
We gotta break that...
Acrobatics.
I say, we gotta break that habit of
No,
yours.
I was literally about to tell it. And Magnezone.
I'm gonna watch a fight since I'm here anyway.
Yeah, the damage you see here is literally... Oh, fantastic.
You're doing pretty good there.
Wait, that's not fantastic.
Why is your Houndoom named Sack?
Like a flame sack. Also, he's technically the team I'm sacking for because, well, he's my fire and dark type that I need to have. And he has freaking smog or whatever it is.
I feel like you could have called him Flame Sack instead of Sack.
Well, like, he's sacking for the team.
I feel like almost anything else would have been superior.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I'm sorry, Deadlock. Unfortunately, the dirty mind of the internet does not approve there.
Yeah, like
Oh my God.
literally any name, save probably for a few historically insensitive ones, would have been better.
Well, this guy has Gengar. Who the hell did he manage to trade with?
He has an Alakazam too, so bear that in mind.
Who did he manage to trade with?
I have no idea. You know what? He has a second profile to trade with himself.
Bastard.
He's that guy who bought both copies of the game because he has no friends.
Ooh. Reminds me, I gotta text my brother later.
How does that remind you to text your brother?
Because when we were kids, we each had a copy of the game, and then often he would steal my games and steal my legendaries, and then I steal his game back to steal my legendaries back.
And see, I just gave my brother stuff because I wasn't an asshole.
My for all, he stole my stuff.
Me and my brother were just cooperative.
Yeah, no.
And-
All I told my brother as a kid was, "Hey, be patient," because I had to play through the game twice to get us both like copies of the same thing.
Me and my brother didn't get along for a while, but now we do.
Oh, don't get me wrong. Me and mine were at each other's throats all the time, especially when we were teenagers.
I
But
feel
there were
like
certain
Sorry.
like there were certain things. Pokemon was one of them where it was like, okay, we can just agree to disagree here.
Good job, Dillock.
I feel like me and my brother were like one of the few siblings where we just like get along. There's like no problems at all. It's just we're just fine with each other.
Well,
Yeah, I didn't have-
I know cul-de-sac friend and his brother still don't get along.
To be fair, yeah, I don't remember particularly caring for his brother either.
From what I understand, most people don't. His brother kind of purposely starts problems, so
He tried to pee on my brother once.
that's disgusting,
What?
and I believe that.
My brother punched him right in the genitals.
Well,
I don't blame him.
Yeah. Well, me and Delluck are at the league. We'll see you guys when Chris is here and we're ready to attempt the league.
Later.